For those unfamiliar, the Hardcore Iron Man speedrun is where you go to every moon in order, and you try to complete one quota on every moon. You don't move on to the next one until after you've completed the quota. So that's a total of 8 quotas here. Thanks for the follow, Taro Wolf. I'm not entirely sure, like, when I'm supposed to leave here. Or, like, how much I'm looking for, but 54 bottles is pretty good. I think, what I'm looking for mainly is the apparatus, probably. I feel like I'm already committing too hard for this. But quota... Oh, I should... Well... Okay, well, there's main. Oh, okay, maybe a lucky locker room? And thanks for the follow, agent. That's not really lucky, if I had to say so myself. Unless... Really? That's crazy. I only have this tattered metal sheet? I'm getting scammed hard, actually. This is crazy. Do I have to pick this up? Maybe I try that again and go for the bottles and I don't get scammed. Wow. I think Hardcore Iron Man is harder or easier than regular Iron Man. In version 40, I think it... Well, actually, I don't know. In version 56, regular Iron Man is easier than Hardcore Iron Man, for sure. No question. Version 40, I think I'll need a bit more experience to answer that one. But I actually think Hardcore Iron or regular Iron Man isn't too difficult in V40. So it's probably still Hardcore Iron Man. That scared me. Not used to taking fall damage there. Just because, especially, at least solo, right? Because, like, you might have less landings to deal with in the regular or you might have more time to complete the quotas or whatever doing the Hardcore Iron Man, but you have less room for error because you have to stay alive for a much longer time. Also, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, all the scraps got to be somewhere that I didn't look, like the other side of the fire exit that I didn't go to. Wait, I need to make sure that I'm going the right way. I'm kind of lost. Yeah, now we're finding all the scrap now that I'm lost. Nope. Might as well lean into being lost. Hopefully nothing crazy just spawned in. Oh. Well. Oh, spiders are also power level 3 in this version. Fun fact. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely throwing. I've already spent entirely too long on one instance of experimentation. Well, I guess I don't have to figure it out. I'm already here. Yeah, I took fall damage from that. Damn, the real play is to reset here, but since there's Kenny coin on the line, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take this and try for something else, I guess. Because I could have gotten this same inventory in a lot less time, I think. %of people are non-believers. Carry over prediction for the reset? That's gonna be something I have to think about for future ones. Just reset early. I also want to see... I think for the first try, we'll just keep going. Because I don't... How much do I need? What's the average for... A lot could go wrong, but also a lot can go right, too. Austin's mortal enemy slime, hello. Rainy. I'm gonna check the Discord real quick at that little quota sheet. Oh I closed Discord, what the hell? I'm throwing. Pinned messages. Oh, I need like 247 average scrap to meet 8 quotas. Huh. Yeah, That 97 is gonna hurt, but I want to see how much it hurts. If anything, this is like a learning lesson. Because then, what if I spend too much time getting loot on experimentation when I don't have to? It'll help inform like my decisions for future runs. Big bolt. Wow. It'd be dark in there. I don't even get an apparatus. I still have an apparatus clip this whole time. It's so sad. Four out of 4, no apparatus clip. Yeah, unlucky. The game knows that I like it too much. Oh, there was a V-type right here? I did not even see that. And a key as well. And another key as well. Would love to be able to apparatus clip. I would probably still fall for it. Not gonna lie. I fell for an outdoor thumper yesterday. I'm very gullible. It's just kind of like... Oh. Kind of just conditioned to fully react to whatever sounds I hear. I'm actually not even sure if it's worth looking more than this. This is already multiple trips. At least 3 trips, you know? Actually, is it better for me to do the pipe one? I think it's faster to go... Damn, it's faster to go pipe, isn't it? Then it's less jumps that I have to do, I think. Yeah, that's where all the keys are. And now that I've decided to not pick up the second one, I'm gonna need it. Like 100% of the time. I did, yeah, even today I got jump scared by experimentation coilhead. They don't even spawn here. Keys only spawn when you don't need them. And locked doors only spawn when you don't have them. The keys, that is. It's hard-coded into the game. I don't make the code. Oops. Will I not do any more early morning streams? I'm still doing early morning streams. I wanted to start... I mean, I basically start stream as early as I can. This was just the earliest that I could stream today. I actually even did an early morning stream yesterday. It just really depends on, like, how the flow of my own schedule goes. Yeah. I just don't want to commit to any really... The only time I'll commit to time slots is if I am playing with someone else. But if it's just going to be me, then it's just going to be whenever I can. Mr. Robot Toy? I doubt it. Hello, please grab this. But yeah, I don't plan on getting rid of the early morning streams. Are gold bars on experimentation loot table? I want to say they are. I'm pretty sure Nico and I played our Iron Man in version 40, and we got a gold bar on that one. But yeah. That one's closer to on pace, but it's still not quite. But I don't expect to be on pace from experimentation. I think in future runs, I'll want to consider skipping or completing Quota 1 early, and just pray for better rolls on future moons, especially like Assurance and other ones where I can really get a decent return. But for now, I'm gonna play it out and see what's needed. I mean, that was the approach when I did a hardcore Iron Man with Nico and Crew Inc. It's gonna be the same approach here. I might die here to this. $126, yeah, I have to get that. No dogs yet, which probably means there's worms. Yeah, we crouch sprinting. It's been long enough. We can love crouch sprinting again. We don't have to pretend like we didn't like it. Forgot to reset live split? I don't think so. It's because the live split will be when I complete the quota. This is still the first run. Yeah. It's one quota per moon, not 1 day per moon. Honestly, they're the crouch running equivalent to dealing with the kidnapper fox. I would be using it and feel no shame. Of course, I didn't bring the key. Oh, hello. Doesn't matter. Unpunished. Punished. Wow. Ooh, loot room though? Let's just run straight. Why clear when loot room? Why loot room when no loot? Whoa, that's crazy. I picked up the tattered metal sheet out of midair. Can't say I've done that before. Oh. I don't even know if this is worth clearing on experimentation. Experimentation is not giving me anything. Something's already popped out of that vent. Wow, really? Wait, that's fine. This is actually really good. Just need him to see me. Yeah, now he's stuck forever. Unless he can go this way. That's some V40 tech for y'all. How's it going, Caps? Yeah, that's for people who haven't played an early Lethal Company, we got the thumpers were just this fast. So the thumpers that we have now that people complain about are the nerfed version. Okay, well, that's fair. are able to die for the hardcore Iron Man and meet quota. For speedrunning purposes, yes. I forget where I put my stuff, dude. Oh, I put it with the tattered metal sheet, that's right. Still trying not to get bit here. Because his head's sticking out. But it's really hard to meet quota after you've died. So I don't recommend it. That's also all the enemies that I'm gonna see on experimentation, by the way. So the rest of the map is pretty safe to see. 24 messages were deleted just now? Why? Mycoof, why did Mycoof get banned? What did I do? Did I change something? He probably got auto-modded, but for what? What did he do? Oh, it was a link? Oh, damn. Okay, I thought... So, I did set up an auto-mod for links, but it said it wouldn't do it to regulars, and I thought people who've been here sending links would count as regulars. But do I have to manually set people as regulars? 'Cause I've been getting bots again in my streams, so I set it to where people who weren't regulars can't send links. Also, do I survive this fall? We're gonna find out the hard way. Thanks for the sub, Papaya Machine. At least only 5 minutes. I do have to change that though, because I do want people to be able to send clips. Yeah, now I have no idea who counts as a regular. Because if anyone does, like Mycoof is definitely one of the people who should count as one. Look how much they're in here. At least I didn't die. Not even chancing it with the bees. Yeah, probably don't send links to clips here. Just throw it in the Discord, I guess, instead. Should get mods. I'm considering, definitely considering some mods. There's some people here who, if they'd be down to do that, then I would absolutely mod them. But that's a conversation I'll have off stream. Okay, we min cell here. Let's actually see if I can Okay, this is gonna be the unbanned Mycoof live split, or the unbanned Mycoof split. Oh. Dashboard. Where is it? User management? No. Where do I unban people? Or untime them out? Is it under Twitch instead? How to untime someone out, not on Discord, on Twitch. Oh man, this split's going crazy. Oh, I can just type /untimeout, okay. Untimeout. Untimeout Mycoof. All right, let's go. Stop the timer. Stop the timer. I did it. All right, new world record for unbanning Mycoof. Seen it here first. Okay. Missing the sub 20 on experimentation, so this is gonna be hilarious actually. 101, I got to sell for 29. Do it again to flex. Oh god. Okay, well if anyone does it now, I don't know if I'm gonna prioritize unbanning you. At least it doesn't ban, it was just a timeout. Alright, we're gonna get the sub 21. Sub 21, quota 1. This is part of me locking in. Discord automod deletes any pick with flesh color. Oh wow. That's excessive. Getting a bunch of curse the runs. Yeah, we got the sub 21, let's go. Part of me thinks that if it took me that long to do one quota, then probably not gonna beat the ones that are there. But all I gotta do is complete the run and then I'll be 4th place. I'm pretty sure I'm compliant this time. Okay. Turret. Kind of an unlucky assurance, not gonna lie. What the? Anything over here? Nope. That's at least 3. That was 3 turrets already, right? Love to see this room though. Oh, hey. Luck is back on our side. Put these up here. So if a hoarding bug decides to come and they take it, I think they get stuck up there also. I don't quote me on that one, but I think that's how it'll work. Yeah, I still have pre-roll ads, but I don't have mid-roll ads. You still gotta sit through one when you join, but welcome back, Avi. Egg beater. Yeah, got the glue trap for the hoarding bugs. I've never used that to trap hoarding bugs, but it's kind of where my mind's at right now. It's gonna be a force science thing. We also have to get a hoarding bug for us to even confirm that in the first place. But I think I should actually spend some time here to make up for my lower experimentation rolls. Hardly know her. Jeez. I do have to remember. Oh, there's a turret over there also. Oh, there's a loot room over there. Okay, well, we're gonna use the key. I'm already here. That sucks. Industry jump for the fans. Do we think we make this in V40? Believer is in shambles right now. Okay. So that works. Good to know. We're doing some rapid experimentation on assurance. I angled it a little bit, so that way I wouldn't just immediately run off. I'm also not gonna grab that tattered metal sheet, I think. Just to... I already did it once. We know it's possible. I don't need to do it twice. Okay. Let's have this all over here. I'll get Jupiter. It's not a requirement to sub. The only requirement was to avoid ads or mid-roll ads, but I've taken that out as much as I can so far. Okay, I remember where I'm at now. Is there a reason I play on V40? This is actually the first time... Well, yesterday was the first time I've downpatched to V40. Part of it is so I can kind of revisit the version of Lethal Company that I started playing on. It's been a while. Second is also just so I can take a break from V56. Been playing a lot of V56 and wanted to change of pace. This is also the most common version for speedrunning. I'm kind of checking it out. Yeah, also to avoid the kidnapper fox, really. Been fighting him a little bit too much on all my runs. And it gets a little tiresome after a while. This is the version of Lethal Company that where I was happiest. Fox isn't impossible on solo. Let's not, well, I won't get it twisted there. But damn, to fight him on every single one of my runs for a whole week is kind of, not the greatest. There, pumpkin blocking my... Depending on, like, on the speed at which V60 comes out, I might make an actual, like, video essay on the Kidnapper Fox. I know, like, a lot of people thought that my Kidnapper Fox video was a video essay, so it might have been a little misleading. Huh? Wait, what? I thought that was fake. Nah, why do we have... Why is that here? Okay. Just random bees? I thought someone redeemed a sound. Okay, let's find where this beehive is at, because that's gonna wreck me. I don't think hawks can take hives. But the hive might be in like a pumpkin or something. I kinda have to deal with that though. Where would it spawn? Okay, well there's another beehive. How much are you worth? 85? You're gonna tell me I'm gonna die to a set of bees that can't find an 85 beehive? Okay, well I might as well run these. I'm already here. What is this spawn though? This is so much stuff. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. You don't get a stamina boost from these in this version. Well, that's Lethal Company for you. We can choose the outcome here. I did not complete the hardcore Iron Man challenge this time, but at least we get to try again before it gets bad. I've never had that crazy of an assurance outside. That's nuts. In Generation, yeah, you know, roaming bees and pumpkins are just very common. Actually, pumpkins are very common to Titan exterior. I can see it. Pumpkins were sent to end me, I guess, huh? They said reset. Okay, so I'm gonna do another prediction, but I think I will roll for bees. So, will Austin complete the Hardcore Iron Man this round? So keep that in mind when putting in your vote. Yes, no. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. Give some people some time. If I happen to die in this 5 minutes though, I'm refunding. We're gonna figure out like some base rules for this. So that's gonna be one of them. Used 5k but only got 5.9k back because there wasn't a lot of people who believed in me in the first place. So you get, the amount of points you get depends on the opposition also. That's why some people will vote the opposite, or the opposite of what everyone's voting, so that way they get a higher payout. Complete at least a day for the prediction to count. I like that actually, let's do that, because that kind of takes into account the hive rolling also and stuff. And if I choose to complete day 1, that means I'm already committing. Yeah, so if I complete a day, then we'll count it. If not, then we'll roll it over.
Well,
alright, we're into Reset City. I hit a pumpkin 100 times with a shovel. Finds 5 scrap inside. Hold on, I'll try that next time. Because that means I left so much loot on assurance there. I didn't even have to go into the facility. I could have just smacked pumpkins the whole time. I got a beehive. I mean, I can... Let's see how much it is.
Where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract.
Watch it be another roaming beehive. That would be funny as hell.
Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process,
148? Okay, that's good enough. We'll play it. Ideally, you'd probably want more, but I think I'll take 1 over none. So all I gotta do is take a couple minutes to smack a bunch of pumpkins, and then I get a full inventory of loot. Is that what you're telling me? Can't believe I haven't done that before. Popsicle obtained. Hey, that's lit. What if, you know? I don't think it's a joke. I think it's real. For once, I'm gonna believe in a tech without seeing video evidence of it. Reset for Eclipse? True. Instead of getting tripped up about the naming for the Hardcore Iron Man, I can just re-roll weather until I get eclipsed every time, and then complete 1 eclipsed quota per moon. And then we have the true Hardcore Iron Man challenge, where it satisfies both requirements of the name. Eclipse only 1 quota per moon. Which is probably something I'll do in the future, actually. It's already something that I have on the table in the arsenal. But I gotta start with the easier versions first, right? I gotta start with the base version. Imagine I get a Nutcracker in V40. Would be like one thing to absolutely call for a review on my run. Because Nutcrackers aren't in version 40. Which is honestly one of the downsides. Especially when it comes to Rend, because instead of getting a lot of Nutcrackers on Rend, you get a lot of coil heads, and that's arguably a lot worse. Oh, okay, so that's all. We only have Spider and Snare Flea on this spawn. It's probably a main entrance play. Oh. Please! Please, for the love of God. Yes. Watch it be one that kills me. Finally! It only took 2 hours to get one. Apparatus clip, let's go. The stream ends when I hit an apparatus clip. It only took 5 apparatuses for me to do that once. Crazy. Okay, no, this is good enough. What am I greeting for? Oh, Stingril's mine. Very, mistakable for sure. Apparatus clip isn't in the game anymore. I forget which version they took it out of, but it's like one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. I don't know what's worse, when apparatus clips got taken out or when Baboon Hawk spawns got doubled. But both were like some of the worst things that's ever happened. I actually hate those more than the Kidnapper Fox. Actually, that might be a strong sentiment. I might... I have hope for the Kidnapper Fox I think like whatever fix happens will address all the issues with it. But at some point we're just gonna have to accept what state the kidnapper fox is in and then get good. At least for the people who stick around. I'd imagine that if it's not changed, a lot of people will leave. And that's not what we want to see. We want to see people having a good time. Even if it means they're dying all the time. They should double baboon hawks again. Make them 1/4 of a power level and spawn in squads. 1 baboon hawk per crewmate on the moon. I think that's fair. Oop. Yeah, the current state of the fox is not fun. Even when I did it, the 4-person hardcore Iron Man, like, I was the one that stayed on the ship to kill it, and like, you know, there's so much more riveting gameplay to be had if I didn't do this. But it's also a throw to not do this. So it's kind of like, I don't know, you gotta pick like the lesser evil. That's usually not a good sign. $200% chance for 42 baboon hawks. Now we're cooking. What would you guys rather have? A guaranteed kidnapper fox on all of your runs, or 100 baboon hawks every time? One thing I want to see from a baboon hawk mod though, I want to see indoor baboon hawks. If anyone can make a mod that spawns baboon hawks inside, that would be really freaking funny. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably not the best this or that type situation. One fox is just objectively not as bad as 100 baboon hawks. Most people's computers probably wouldn't even be able to handle 100 baboon hawks, mine included, most likely. 500 old birds spawn at your ship, what do you do? I play it because I got that embryon practice. I pull the apparatus. Facility giants. Maybe they get stuck in a doorway, maybe they're balanced, I don't know. Close Bip and X. And install. A hawk-apocalypse. A hawkalypse. I was like, is leaving right here? But I forgot I'm supposed to be speedrunning, so I'm supposed to be running speedily. $500. The moment you aggro the old birds, you're done. 400's really good, by the way. Stormy experimentation is not fantastic. Oh wait, I should have left something for the stormy weather. I even brought a tattered metal sheet. That was the whole point, but I forgot. Oh hey. Hello. How much are you? 88? Better than nothing. Uh-oh. Do tattered now? I can probably find something inside. Yeah, apparently it's too late as well. Did a new bet happen? Yeah, a new bet happened. That bee death was very unfortunate. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what has befallen my run. But that's beside the point. Maybe dropping it there's not a good idea, because then when I jump over the pipe later, I might get struck. That's a game that I'm willing to play. If I get smitten by that, I think that's good content at least. Oh my god, there's a landmine. That's crazy. I should leave this instead. Admittedly throwing for content. No, I just threw a tattered metal sheet for efficiency. You're going to be dead because of the puns? I'm sorry you're allergic to bee. Huh? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I was... I got confused. I'm like, it's not impossible for me to get haunted here, but it is impossible to get chased immediately. Ghost Girl is in V40, yes. And she does have a chance to spawn on experimentation. I won't get struck like that? Interesting. Oh, hello. Actually, oh, balls. That scared me. Wedding ring, that's rare. Worth every penny, it seems. Let's go on agent. Okay. Now that I've confirmed that there isn't a ghost girl haunting me, let's remember how to get back. I'm pretty sure I dropped this here as an indicator for me to get back to the fire exit. Right? Okay. I'm dropping this stuff here. I'm remembering that it's stormy outside. The game has decided to give me all metal scrap. Not surprised, it is experimentation. A ghost girl that doesn't make a sound? That would be insane. At least the footsteps. We should at least be allowed the footsteps. Okay. I think we check main. We also have to start working back all of this metal stuff. We said it was faster doing this, right? We're playing, I was gonna say we're playing with fire, but we're really playing with lightning. Okay. My worst dog death was on Artifice. It was... I forget what the context of the run. It was when me and Nico were doing some sort of duo thing. Oh, we were doing a duo high quota run. And I went back for a fish in fire exit, and I said, imagine if I died for this plastic fish. And I immediately got clapped as soon as I stepped out of the fire exit. One of my favorite clips of mine, personally. Take it easy, Vry Glitchy. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Ever watch Heavenly Delusion? I haven't gone back to watch it yet, no. I'm very, I don't watch too much anime all at once. I think right now, well, still just watching My Hero and Oshinoko, current season. And actually, I've been rewatching Summertime Rendering also. How's it going, SDK Mayday? Any luck in Lethal today? Luck is subjective for sure. Wait. I thought I was hearing this from the engine. This is currently my second attempt at the Hardcore Iron Man challenge, but I'm enjoying it. I still gotta check main also. Cat service bothers me a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Thanks for the follow, Beanie. I think I can leave the key here. I mean, like, it definitely helps me filter out which shows I watch. That's for sure. I was actually working on a video for Summertime Rendering. I really think that more people should watch it. But one of my gripes with it is the amount of fan service it has in the first episode. I'm like, why do you even have this? There's like no fan service for the rest of the series. and it kind of gives like the wrong impression of what the show is like. Like you didn't need all this on episode 1. You have so much cool stuff going on without it. Yeah, I might as well get the sheet now, huh? But it was also only 10 credits. My Hero actually just ended too, manga-wise. I'm a My Hero enjoyer. Bottles. That's one of the anime that I'm keeping up with current season. Mostly because I watch it with one of my friends. This everything already? I think bottles is good enough. I think we take it. Welcome, Chocolatiness. Welcome to the first stream. Currently doing a hardcore Iron Man challenge where we try to go to every moon in order and complete one quota on each of them. So, welcome in. Imagine I need the key now. I know, right? That would suck. Only anime I've ever gotten into is Evangelion. Actually, I haven't watched it yet. But at some point, I want to go and watch all the ones that are considered classics. Might die to that. I don't know if lightning strikes through the wall in this version. I'm pretty sure it does. There will eventually be a time when I become an anime content creator. I don't know if I'll do it on this channel or on a separate one. But it's something that I've wanted to do. I've talked about it before, how I considered becoming an anime reaction person. An anime video essayist at the same time. Because I figure, if I'm going to do anime video essays, I might as well do reactions also. Because I gotta watch anime in order to talk about it. And it's just like, super... Well, it's not free. I actually think there's more effort into doing reactions than people give it credit for. Like, there's reasons why certain people are good at it and have a following and others don't. But that's just the same with any type of content. Yeah, Freerun like is the reason why I don't watch a lot of anime nowadays, because it kind of just set the bar extremely high. Freerun is a fantastic anime. The manga just got off hiatus as well, which is super cool. Tattered metal sheet, my beloved. Oh, of course. Okay, now I need the key. That's cool. I also recommend One Piece. One Piece is fantastic. I'm not caught up though. I caught up during quarantine, so I'm like mostly done with Wano, and then I've decided that I didn't want to keep up with it week to week. I'll just finish it when it's done. Because I had the most fun binging One Piece. But I think like when I start keeping up with too many shows and anime on a weekly basis, then it starts taking up too much of my time. But I would be cool with it taking up all my time if I was making videos for it. And getting some sort of return on it. But that's why I can play Lethal Company for basically as long as I want. One Piece is too long, you know? It's kind of hard, or at least for me, it was hard for me to wrap my head around a show being that consistently good for that long, because before One Piece, I didn't really have any other story that that was that long and that consistently good in my arsenal. So One Piece kind of just changed my mind on a show being long being a bad thing, or inherently a bad thing. There are a lot of shows that kind of just start losing quality when they've gone on for too long, when they're just trying to milk the content, but that's not what I get from One Piece. So I'm super grateful for that. But at least at the part I was on, there was like so much going on and I'm not really good at keeping up with a lot of details week to week. So when I was trying to keep up with it on a weekly basis, I would have to try to remember everything for that week, and I'm not really good at doing that. I mean, you guys, look how much I'm able to remember from moon to moon in this game. Not one of my strong suits, not yet anyway. Show the jump with the sheet. Not confident in that one. Costco man, he did up to 25 pounds. The tattered metal sheet is 26. I would be in uncharted territory if I did it. Is that fake? Oh my god. I don't even remember where I came from now. Yeah, I saw that the kidnapper fox is getting removed, at least temporarily. How's it going, hamster? I don't really have much to say about the One Piece anime. I haven't watched much of the anime other than like clips here and there. 'Cause I think... Oh no. I wasn't sure where to jump in as far as the anime goes. And I can read a lot faster than I can watch. I'm like, that's why I'm very selective with what anime I choose to watch also. Like, I'm aware that the One Piece anime right now is very good. But it's not gonna get me to sit there and watch an anime. How do I feel about reaction content? I like watching reaction content for stuff that I like. It's one of my more watched content. Well, not anymore, it used to be. Nowadays it's more like business stuff, but when it's not business, I'm watching reaction stuff most of the time. Mostly anime. 'Cause I like hearing people's thoughts on certain anime things. Okay, I'm lost. I'll admit it right now. I came from the bottom, I think? Yeah, okay, I remember where I came from now. What does the bless the run thing do? It offers your good graces to my run, even if I don't deserve it. It's both. It's both. So, cause I like seeing the raw reactions of people to certain parts of an anime or a show. I can't say that I don't enjoy like reaction content that I come across on my YouTube shorts. And you know what? I can respect the bag that people get doing it also. We can't really blame people for doing it if they're getting, you know, they're getting a return for doing it. Yeah, I mean the fact that like people like XQC can get away with just watching a video and not even saying anything blows my mind. But that's also not how he built his following. It's just something he can get away with now. I think like when it comes to reaction content, I treat it like any other content. Like it can be good if you're actually good about it, but it can be bad if you're lazy about it. But that's not specific to reaction content, right? Like your content's not automatically bad because you did reaction content. Just like how your content's not automatically good because you decided to be artistic with it or original. That's kind of my take. Like I think you kind of have to understand how content works to make good content a bit. Thanks for the follow, Tolis V. Definitely easy to be lazy with reaction content. I also think it's lazy to be good with to be lazy with gameplay content. That's like, I forgot that I needed a key here. I disagree with reaction content not having any positives. Because sometimes when I watch a show, sometimes I want to know someone else, like how someone felt about it, or how they, what their reaction was to certain parts, and sometimes I don't have the people that I actually want to experience that with, nor do I want to really endeavor to find those people. Like for example, like if something like when something big happened on Attack on Titan, I'm not gonna say any spoilers or anything. Like you want to see, and you were like super hyped about it. You just want to see how many people, like how many different people, or how people reacted to it, and sometimes as many of them as possible. I think it's important to give the original creator credit. True. I mean, as far as like anime stuff goes, it's kind of hard to not do that. But if we're going outside of anime, there's definitely people who do reaction content without shouting out the original. But I file that under being lazy content too. Did I grab everything? Also, how's it going, Jesse, Rachel? I think worse than content creators who aren't giving the original creator credit are the people who are manipulate or like taking advantage of the shorts algorithms and literally just screen recording and uploading stuff. It's kind of crazy that that business model works and is as lucrative as it is. And you know, as much as I like making money, that's not like a practice that I would do to make money personally. Money is money, which is why, like, you know, I've said it many times that I am a for-profit gaming content creator, but I do have some, like, you know, integrity at the very least. I don't think it's a bad thing to make money. I think it's a realistic thing to endeavor to make money in whatever ways you can, especially when you have money problem. Money won't solve, as Naval Ravikant says, and I really like the way he puts it, like, making money won't solve all your problems, but it will solve all your money problems. And a lot of people have money problems, so unless you don't have money problems, then it's like, why are we not at least trying? I'm probably not going to do that. DJ letters. Was that didn't add up to 1/3? Wow, my math is way off today. What the heck? I'm looking for 25. 28 is good enough. Oh, okay. 24 is a troll. What did I scan then for 20? Oh, steering wheel 25 exactly. Watch all through all of Dark Viper AU's takes on reaction content. I think Dark Viper AU is the guy that I watched one time, because I used to edit my videos on stream back when I was an Among Us creator, because I saw Dark Viper AU editing his videos on stream. I mean, like, I honestly might not. Well, unless I seriously endeavor to go into reaction content, I probably won't go watch his video, because people's takes on reaction content isn't really important to me. I mostly, like, reaction content, I mostly just go look for anime content creators and or anime reaction channels. I don't really look for reaction content otherwise. A lot of it makes it onto my shorts feed though. The non-anime ones anyway. Of course, now I get the apparatus clip when it's right next to the main entrance. That's some cool stuff right there. Imagine watching YouTube shorts. I don't have to imagine it. I actually do just watch YouTube shorts. I mostly catch myself watching YouTube shorts, though. Not something I'm entirely proud of. Yes, watching a full-length video and so on stream or on a video, that can also just get you into trouble too with copyright. Again, there's a proper way to do it, and a lot of people don't do it. But that can be said about a lot of things, you know. That's not a problem exclusive to reaction content. We get 2 beehives worth 127, by the way. Ditch the app and only use browser. I mean, I could, huh? Oops. Where are you going? I mean, ultimately, I'm eventually going to cut out YouTube altogether, or just watching content in general, unless it's for like business or growth. I kind of want to cut it out for entertainment purposes for the most part. So if I ever like catch myself wanting to watch YouTube shorts or something, I'll try to read a book instead, at least for now. I think reading is really underrated still. It's one of the habits that I picked up again after my move, and it's been nice. No, there's no way I'm not going to upload to YouTube. Like, I'm still gonna be personally uploading stuff. That's just not gonna change, like, ever. But as far as being a consumer, that's if it's not for educational or research purposes, then I don't see myself doing too much of it in the long term. Thanks for the follow, Tuninator Plays and Quillar4395. A little of the body keeps the score regularly. I might put a book section in the Discord. I really do, like, long term. Maybe not even that long. Like, the main thing that I want to do for the people who watch, like, my stuff is to encourage, like, developing a habit for reading. Or maybe not even a habit, but more of, like, a joy for reading. Give a positive association to it. It's been really lit. All the people that I look up to, it's, like, the #1 thing that's pushed as well. And it's really nice. I actually have a command for the book that I'm reading right now, or that I've read at least twice by now, and that I'll be making a video on my other channel, the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. Exclamation mark Naval. I look up to that guy a lot. Only recently started consuming his stuff, or like reading his stuff, but it's all really good stuff. And it's free too. That's huge. He was my, I mean, for the people who saw my video, he's the reason, or my inspiration for not running ads in the first place. Actually, I'm gonna save this key. Why did I run all the way back? I forgot I'm doing a speedrun. Oh, okay, yeah, take out the ore. There was supposed to be a space there. It's just supposed to be in the Almanac. But if you don't know how to read, you're probably not here then. You're probably... Let's see. I have, you know what? I have this open. So, oh wait. I gotta get my beehives. I almost forgot. I'm probably only getting one now. For the sake of literature, it seems. Oh, that's interesting. Because I have it spaced out here. I don't know why it does that. Let me put a dot here, maybe? Maybe that'll do it. There we go. Unfortunate that I lost 127 beehive for that, but that's how much I like the book. One of the reasons why I did the morning stream on Sunday. One of the reasons why I did the morning stream on Sunday is because I woke up like in the middle of the night and I just decided to reread the book again and annotate it, do like notes and stuff. The first time read, it was just kind of at my own leisure, at my own pace. Took me quite a little bit. Second time, I speed read it and just kind of highlighted stuff that I liked. So that way I have talking points when I make the video. I actually have it right here on my desk. Right here. And it has like all these post-its through it. And on at each post-it I have like one highlight that'll help me find the information that I thought was important. Well then. Now that I'm pushing books, the ops are out to get me. We can't have the masses building their brain power. Okay. It's almost like okay, well, another thing I've been doing actually is I've been reading Zeekers's book. I don't know how many people know that Zeekers wrote a book. It's in the announcements tab of his Discord. And there there basically is such a thing as the book police in there. So that was almost a lore appropriate turret behind that door. It's about, from what I've gathered so far, it's about like a post-apocalyptic world type thing where humans live underground and are kind of told that the surface is uninhabitable, and the underground is kind of almost like a, damn, what's the word for it? Like not utopia, but like a Bioshock-esque type thing, where people are just controlled by their programming, and there's police that are stopping stuff from like from people from like reading books, being creative, pursuing music, stuff like that. And then the main character learns that there actually is an outside world and that they're being lied to, so he's trying to save the human race that has been pushed underground or something like that. It's available for free on his Discord, called Between Music and Silence. And yeah, currently reading it, so that way I can kind of have a segue between this Lethal Company thing and reading. It so happens that the developer for Lethal Company wrote a book. Yeah, it's like definitely like a common trope, I guess. And it's cool to see how someone so young has decided to approach it. It's almost like Zeekers has been living out the life that I wanted for myself back when I was younger. Game developer, author with a published book. Making it big with at least one game. And solo dev also. Just definitely still have that life for sure. Just took me a bit longer than I originally wanted, but that's okay. The only thing that matters is that, you know, we keep working towards what we want. I have enough dad lore to write a book. It comes with a life experience. You know, one of the hard parts about when I was younger wanting to write and stuff is that I felt like I didn't have... Is that real? Okay. That I didn't have, like, the life experience or authority to be someone who writes a book. In hindsight, I see that that's wrong. But I definitely have some stuff that I want to write about now. But what I'm gonna write isn't gonna be fiction like I thought it would be. It's definitely gonna be more non-fiction type stuff. These spider webs are crazy, by the way. Oh, please don't take my big bolt. Okay, we're just gonna go. Yeah, motivation is hard to come by, which is why I try not to rely on it. But here's the thing with motivation, right? When people say don't rely on it, you should like build discipline instead, so that way you do it even when you're not motivated. The flip side of that is when you are motivated and when you are inspired, then you should just immediately act on it. Since we already know that it's temporary and that it's gonna go away, might as well use that energy while you have it to the best of your ability. And then discipline can take over when you're not motivated or inspired. Wait, did I not get the beehive? What, am I tripping? Unfortunately, live in a hellscape called school. If anything, it's cool that, I mean, if I was a better student back when I was in school, I probably would have been in a different place. But you know, no point in looking at it that way either. Just kind of got to make the most of what we have at our disposal at all times. Thanks for the follow, Theodore BB2. I haven't read Flowers for Algernon, but you know, it's kind of cool seeing like what can inspire people to do like better for themselves. It can be literally anything, and I think that's the really cool part, and makes everyone's stories like unique and worth sharing with others. Because you never know what could like change your life for the better and forever. Like, there's no way I could have anticipated being a Lethal Company content creator. You know, like that this would be the thing that would help me start making those moves that I've wanted. But here we are. Thanks for the follow, the Boomy Boom. How long have I been streaming on Twitch? As far as Lethal Company goes, and seriously, probably like 2 months or so, but I first started streaming on Twitch like as a hobby back in like 2015, 2016, because I needed... Back then, I was a tournament organizer for local Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments, and I started streaming so that way I can have VODs for all of my friends that were playing that they can review. Because I even knew back then that one of the best ways to improve at something is to record yourself doing it, so that way you can look back at what you were doing and catch things that you can't catch in real time. That's something that I learned from playing sports also. That's why there's like film days, you know? It's not like a video game only thing. It's just a well-practiced thing. Like for me, like an example of something that changed things for me was at least the origin of me and doing gaming content creation. I remember I played a lot of like actually, we don't have to go that far back. Like when I was in my final year of high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for college. And you know, for some reason we have to apply for colleges at that time. It was either gonna be, I knew I wanted to do either computer science or biology, and then the options between those two were either just do pure computer science or pure biology, or do marine biology or game design. And then I played the game To the Moon, and that made me choose game design. Because that was the first ever game where I actually got immersed into a story and invested into like characters and stuff. And it was enough for me to like actually make that decision. Thanks for the follow, Babby. If you know something good enough to teach others, you know it very well. Exactly, exactly. And if you could explain it to a child specifically too, that would be like the ultimate level of understanding. Made your credits uneven. That's unfortunate. Oh hey, Nico's in here. AFK farm stream. If only I had a farm. Closest thing I've had to a farm was when I played Stardew Valley. I'm not familiar with Feynman's method of learning, but I'm interested. I did have an auto farm in Minecraft, you're right, actually. I had some very unethical contraptions when we had our Minecraft server. But hey, everyone ate from it though, so we can't be that upset. Feynman? Okay. Still not familiar, but I like all methods of learning. Tiered college math. Definitely have it down better than my peers. Yeah, it's like being able to teach stuff is a skill. Absolutely. Most things in life are skills. And if you're not good at something, it's okay because you just have to develop the skill for it over time. Even when it comes to like making gaming videos, like what I do isn't like the most difficult ever. It's very minimal jump cuts and easy thumbnails, easy titling. But I've been making gaming videos for over 10 years. Like I started when I was in middle school, back when I was like 12 or 13 years old. So it's like a workflow that I'm very comfortable with. But then when I deviate outside of games, then it becomes a lot less comfortable. Like when I tried making food videos and stuff. Like making the few food shorts that I've made was a lot harder for me than making like any of my long form gaming videos. Minecraft never gets out of 1800s America. You can mod it outside of there. Diffie Q is not a term I've heard in a long time. That's crazy. But yeah, as far as teaching people goes too, very into that kind of thing. That's why like I made the content creator role also, so I can like have an opportunity to share what I know. At least. Like I don't know everything, but there's a lot of baseline stuff that I do know that can help a lot of people, I think. And it's why I try to answer all the questions that people have earnestly. And it's why I like the idea of writing a book too, because instead of answering questions one at a time, I can probably reach a lot more people by just having all of the knowledge in a book, or all of the knowledge in one video that people can explore on their own time for the rest of the time. That's why I like Ludwig's how to be a streamer video also. So a lot of the questions that people have about how to get started on being a streamer is in that video. And it's why it was the first thing that I shared under the content creator role, because I really do think that there was a lot of value there. That I think if we start with that, then a lot of people can, you know, at least figure out what they want to do, or if they want to do it. Shoutouts to everyone who loves pure math and Hygrideers. food making process and serious, and I would imagine it perform worse than if I did a jank one to it. I mean, luckily, when I get in the kitchen, I like doing a lot of weird stuff. I also think I would be appealing to, like, I think it would appeal to some of the Lethal Company audience, but I think what would end up happening is I end up appealing to a completely different audience. You know? I mean, there's like how many billion people on YouTube at all times? That's something that I'm trying to wrap my head around too. Like, I'm not saying that 21,000 subscribers on YouTube or 1,000 followers on Twitch isn't a small number. Because that's still, at the end of the day, that's 21,000 people, that's 1,000 people. But compared to like how many billions of people are on the internet at a time, and how many like actually click on my stuff, it's kind of insane. Like an analytic, or like a number that really blew my mind when I saw it for the first time was my overall impressions on YouTube. And this was a couple months ago. Like, I had a total of over 50 million impressions on YouTube, which means that my stuff has showed up onto people's phones and devices 50 million times. And it's like, damn, what? It made me think, like, what kind of influence do I want to have if I'm able to reach people 50 million times? It's like, those aren't numbers that I would think about without having done this. Or at least not in earnest. Was that during the Lethal Company popularity surge? That's just overall. 50 million. And it's still, like, even now, even where I'm not getting a crazy amount of views, it's still like a couple million a month. And what's crazy is that only like 5% of people who see my videos on their feed click on it. So there's still like a whole like 95% of people that I'm not reaching who might click on something different. What's my quota? What am I selling to? $227? I might have oversold. Nope. Oh wait, perfect. I actually perfectly sold. Totally intentional. Yeah. I agree with those slimes. You know, it's kind of crazy how much I die to those things. I consider the radar booster and solo play just to counter those, so I'm glad that that tech was shared with me. Market is saturated. I mean, I remember there was a stat, I just saw it in a YouTube short yesterday from a girl that I do look up to, Vanessa Lau, if anyone here is familiar with her. He said I mean, it was a year ago, but she said something about starting a podcast, and that it's a good time to start a podcast. And she said something like that there's 300,000 podcasts, I think, on YouTube, but that's so small. That's small compared to like the 100 millions of content creators. So the people who are making podcasts are in a minority. And then even the 100 million people who are creating content, that pales in comparison to like the billions of people that are on the internet. And I remember seeing like a visual showing the difference between millions and billions. And that people can't really mentally comprehend how different a million is from a billion. So even though like there's a lot of people doing this, there's like an insanely larger amount of people who are consumers. So I think it's no surprise when someone who's like consistent at making content and good content with a specific goal in mind actually reaches it. Because I think it's a lot more doable than it seems. But it's not easy, and I think that's where people get it twisted. Even going viral doesn't guarantee success. Sometimes going viral too early is bad for people. Then, like, you think that everything is supposed to perform the same way, and then when it doesn't, and you start playing the long-term game, it starts to become a lot less fulfilling. Because you've already gotten a taste of what hyper success is like, and when you don't get that same return, it's that you experience at the beginning, it's like hard to deal with. It is way easier to consume than to create, for sure. I'm trying to cut down on my consumption still. Even with like the educational stuff, because at some point, like, you listen to so much educational things that you just kind of got to start actually doing the things that you're learning about, or else it's like you're doing the same thing that you were doing with entertainment stuff. You're just getting the dopamine of having maybe learned something good, but not the dopamine of actually doing something. I helped him so I know where he's gonna be in the long term. I think it was a win-win to do that for him. Maybe the kindness will come back my way in some way, shape, or form. Imagine if I got my neck snapped right there. That would have been like the biggest kindness I could have received. Maybe we get an apparatus soon. Only well, it seems like I'm not very, Oh. He saw me, right? Yeah, he did. Oh, what the f- Okay. I gotta learn the timing on that so I don't take a hit there, but it's better to at least fully trap him. Did I already go up here? I think I went up here already. I mean, the reason why I close it behind me, especially here, is because of the possibility of brackens. Yeah, so that's a version 40 tech for people who are unfamiliar. You can trap enemies there. I'm gonna take this because I think I have an apparatus clip over here. As long as I can get past this guy. Oh, I thought for sure that this was an apparatus. I guess it's not. Okay, you know what? I'm just remembering that I don't have any, I don't have any stun grenades with me, and I'm on bow. I should consider getting out of here. And I forgot it was flooded, too. Part of me is not inclined to believe those giant footsteps at this time. Do I only have this? What the hell? It's okay. Wait, I can't jump. I'm in water. Oh, I didn't make it all the way up in time. That's crazy. Wow, I've never actually had that happen to where I didn't make it all the way. Does oxygen regenerate? Well, it regenerated when I reached the top and when my head peeked over. The hard part is that stamina doesn't regenerate. So I have to make it all the way up above the water before I run out of stamina. I might have to call it quits here. I don't have the same giant counterplay in flooded compared to not flooded. I also don't remember how the giant aggro works in V40. So I can't assume that whatever worked in V56 will work here. You still get fall damage in water? Yeah. I mean, the gravity doesn't change when you're in water to begin with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure giants have better vision here. They also camp the ship. I know those two things at least. Why did I take fall damage? Because fall damage is a fixed value in V40. At some point it was changed to where it was a variable amount depending on how far you fell. But in this case, you can fall from pretty much any distance and take the same amount of damage. True, it will probably change with liquidation. Eclipsed Vow. Did I buy? I should have. Problem is I'm not earning enough yet. I have to play it. Wonder where liquidation's gonna be on the moon list. I hope it's not a hidden one actually. But based on its current loot table, I'd imagine that it's gonna be crazy. Okay, it's a big run right here. I think he's aggroed on me already. Not confident. Okay, we're good. I mean, I'm gonna go put one back on the ship. No, I think I take both of them. I gotta go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a VOD of this for sure, so you won't miss anything. Definitely prioritize sleep. What entity has ended most runs for you? I couldn't tell you off top. The one that hurts the most is the Kidnapper Fox. Recently, it's been Kidnapper Fox, Nutcracker, and Spider. Those three. If I had to go off memory. But I've lost to everything in the game. And to the point where it doesn't faze me unless it happens multiple times in a row. And those are the ones where it's happened multiple times in a row. I actually haven't... Okay, well... I've died to the barber, but I've never had a run ended by the barber. I died to the barber in the random size run that I did with Nico, because the barber was so big that it killed me before I could even see it. Oh wait, let's see. Sleep. He's stuck. That actually works, okay. Good to know. I got the hoarding bug stuck. I mean, I lost a tattered metal sheet, but I think that's a good trade. Now he won't take the plastic fish that are at the entrances. I don't like losing my runs to Masked either. I died recently to a Masked on the Titan ladder, and that was just kind of not cool. But that was only the first time that's happened to me, but the fact that it's happened once makes me worried about the potential of it happening more than once. Large axle. Moving pretty bold for someone who's on Eclipsed Vow. Hate when slimes camp the exit. Yeah. Especially when you didn't see one prior. That just sucks. I mean, there's a reason why slimes being the enemy are a meme on this channel. Definitely died to them a fair handful of times. Yeah, people say masks aren't too bad to deal with, but damn, I do not like seeing them. Especially when they first got added to the game. Like the outside used to be the safe zone. Like you used to be able to just leave a facility and be like, okay, I'm good, at least for a little bit, until like dogs or giants show up. But now you got someone who can follow you out, and that's not cool at all. Exactly, mask can throw the vibe off. And very hard. I'm surprised I didn't get a bracken. Let's close the door so I don't, you know, manifest one. Where's the other fish? I could have sworn I got 2 fish. Which monster is the scariest to you? The one that makes me the most... I guess it depends in what way. Scariest would be... I mean, the one that gets me, that jump scares me the most is between the Snare Flea and the Jester. I think the Jester jump scares are more severe than the Snare Flea ones. Butlers tend to make me feel uneasy, like that, and that's largely in thanks to their sound design. Masks are just very unnerving. Oilhead makes me the most scared for my run. Especially in solo. Alright. Did I make it? See, what? It's not so much that jesters are a threat. It's more so that when they pop up on you at first, you never see them coming because they have no sound cue. That's why I'm filing jester under jump scare. Because they jump scare me almost every time. There's the plastic fish. Hopefully I'm actually climbing this. I can't really tell. Okay, now I can tell. I'm taking both of my flashbangs actually, just in case. Last time I didn't, like, one wasn't enough. Okay, there's a giant over on my left. Okay. I spent a lot of time on this moon. I think the most scared I used to be in Lethal Company was back when I first started and I was left by myself in a mansion interior. There's something very, like, unnerving about such a big space with nothing going on. When you know, like, the potential of what could happen. Ever have a 14-hour Lethal Company session? Not yet. Because when I started playing Lethal Company, I was working long hours in the kitchen, so I kind of just... I would work 10 to 12 hours, commute for 2, play for 4, and then edit for a 4, and then repeat as many times as I could. 13 objects. Like, when I first started making Lethal Company videos, it was like an insane grind. Not that my current grind isn't crazy still, especially now that I've picked up streaming, but I think it was a lot harder to do it then. But I was also very into it, because that was the first time I had actually seen it be like possible to monetize, well, to first reach the monetization threshold for YouTube partner. Like, I didn't know what kind of money people were making on YouTube, really. And I figured the only way that I can find out what's possible is to get there myself. And once I got there, the returns were so insane that then it turned into, okay, now that I'm here, and I can probably make enough to like fully support myself doing this if I'm good about it. So I was very, very motivated by that. And then once I got there, it was more just kind of like pushing the envelope and see how big of a number I can pull. And that's like a lot less of a... That's a lot less of a good incentive for me. But now that I'm trying to shoot for Twitch partner, that's a bit more of a reachable one. Okay, well, for one, YouTube partner was interesting to me because I didn't have a lot of people in my circle that even made it that far. So I was very curious to see what it looked like on the other side. And then now, when it comes to Twitch, I have so many friends that are Twitch affiliates, but not too many that are Twitch partner. Now I kind of want to see what that's like. And Twitch partner feels like very doable also. So I kind of have like some of that fire back. Never been into Imagine before. Is it that bad? I mean, it's just different. And whenever, like when it comes to horror games, like as soon as you're thrown into like something unfamiliar, then it should be something unnerving. If it's not, then it's probably not a good game to begin with. But Lethal Company is a pretty good game, I'd say. And if it weren't, we would, like, you know, it wouldn't have gone viral in the first place. People wouldn't be playing it to this day. Lots of locked doors here. That does not want people looting it. What about the ghost girl? Oh man, I mean, I think the ghost girl was scariest back when no one knew what she did. Especially since only one person can really see her at a time, barring like, you know, terminal stuff or lights flickering. Like back then was when Ghost Girl was the scariest, because you could say that you see a girl, but no one would know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Look at this. Guys aren't ready for that V40 cheese. Okay. That's also kind of why I'm not running a shovel right now. At the same time, shovel weighs 19 pounds in this version. 3 whole pounds heavier than the previous. This also isn't where I came from, is it? Wait, is it not? Oh, I'm tripping. Wait, no, coilheads can spawn on Val. Coilheads can spawn here. I should be wary. The next thing is remembering where I came from. I feel like I've been here too long already. Yeah, this is not good. Coilhead is a small percent chance, but it's a non-zero. I think the shovel went as light as like 14 pounds or something. And then got brought back up to 16. But in V40, it's 19 pounds. Which is heavier than the current shovel in V56. Where did I come from, yo? Did I come? I really came from up there? For sure. Thanks for stopping by, Cookie. I'll be sure to have some earlier streams sometime too. Yeah, I must have come from up here. I didn't come from over there. Yeah, it's currently 16 in V56. So 3 pounds lighter than it is in version 40. But I think the lightest it's ever been was 14 pounds. I don't remember which version that's in though. Okay, this is turning into a one inventory run. This might even be a run over depending on what I encounter from here. What shovel weighs 16 pounds? That's what I'm saying. That's why you can hit so hard with it. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way out, actually. Uh-oh. Come on, Austin, it's only been 3 hours. You can't be getting lost at the 3-hour mark. I'm so confused, though. What, though? Because this door is locked, right? Was it down here, then? But this is where... Oh, this is a dead end also. Uh-oh. Would be a good time for a real call head. I can just get him stuck with the thumper also. Shovel used to weigh 8.5 pounds? That's ridiculously low. Did I miss somewhere? It wasn't there. Oh wait, there's a door right— oh. Okay. Oh, that's not it either. Okay, well. Oh. Of course, of course. Can I get him stuck without dying? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's worth a shot at least. I can't give you a confident yes on that one. If I did, I'd be lying. 7:19. I was stuck in there for way too long. I don't even have my stun grenade because I wasn't supposed to be in there that long. It's gonna be real funny when the third lowest time is gonna be like 2 hours and then my time is gonna be like 5. I might as well have just done predictions on every quota if I was gonna go at this pace. Go back in, you're right. What day is it? It is day 2 on Val, I think. No, day 3. It's day 3 on Val. I'm about to complete the quota on Val. That makes me feel a little bit better about my time. What's up? How's it going, Crew Inc? It could have been worse. It could have been way later. I'm glad it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't have a flashbang with me. Did I bring it, or is it just this one? Oh no, I have... What the... This is to give people a realistic time to beat. So gotta have someone up there. Gotta. If the real times are too intimidating to go after, you can at least try and beat mine. Let's go. I'm currently in version 40. I mean, it says in the description, but yeah, no kidnapper foxes or any of the other stuff that we've gotten used to dealing with. If we're losing 3 minutes because of me in the timeout, I don't even think. If I take 3 minutes off this time, that's like not the issue. Plus, I'm not gonna pretend like my time is more important than your ability to be able to chat in here too. If I really wanted to dial in, like super seriously, I would just ignore everybody and not look at chat at all. That's how you'll know when I'm for real locked in. Like when I was playing with like Crew Inc. and Nico for the Hardcore Iron Man. Normally it's gonna be when I'm playing with someone else. That's when I will lock in and prioritize the people that are in my lobby. Like when I play solo, I like talking to like with everyone who's here. Because the only person that it hurts, or the only person that it hurts is me, as far as my times go. But when I bring someone else onto a challenge run, like if I'm not focused, then that hurts them also. So I try to focus up out of respect for their time and for their goals. Yeah, it wouldn't be a fun stream, especially if I'm solo. Like at least when I have a team, you know, like people can see what it looks like when I'm trying to synergize and work together with people. But when I'm by myself, it's like, bro, why even stream when you could have just recorded offline? I mean, sometimes I do have to focus up, but it's like every now and again. It's not like the main thing, you know. Hoping the fox get nerfed. Yeah, I mean that it is getting disabled in version 60 whenever that comes out, because Zeekers is pretty obviously aware of people's reception of the fox. And I mean I'm here in version, what's it called, version 40, because I don't even want to personally deal with it. Going to offense next. I'm gonna sell one more item. And I have a good reason. Okay, well, I don't care what this is. I oversold, but with good reason. Because I'm gonna buy a jetpack and a shovel. Jetpack is 700 here. And I need 4 credits for a shovel. I should have waited a little bit. Buy extension ladder for Titan. I could also just use a jetpack too. I'm gonna focus on a worm, is there exactly right? Or if there's like clear and present danger, I will focus up. I think high quota on modded moons is underexplored angle. So I hope you do that for real. Also, let me double check if this is. I think this is where having to grab the ladder is a thing. Now, this is kind of a double-edged sword buying the jetpack, because the jetpack has quite a few problems prior to version 50. The main one is the fuel issue. I'm not entirely sure how to manage fuel when it comes to jetpacks, because sometimes the jetpack will just indefinitely run and I don't know what causes it or how to stop it. So that's gonna be fun. Egypt moon that has a custom interior. You know, it's crazy because I played on the Egypt moon back when it didn't have a custom interior. I see that there's a lot of custom interiors being added to the game, and that's super cool. That was a big like complaint from like the community back when modded moons were first becoming a thing, and I'm like, guys, chill. Like someone literally put the time and effort to add an entirely new moon to the game, I think we'd start with appreciating that, rather than complaining that an interior isn't in the game. What the? Wait, can I not? Dude, I can't fly up. Oh, that's... Uh-oh, that's not good. It's very... okay. It's definitely different. Y'all saw that, right? I was like... I was descending while I was accelerating. I didn't realize they were that different. I thought it was more just like how damage was handled, but... okay, gonna have to be a bit more careful. Yeah, if the jetpack fuel decides to inverse, I'm basically toast. 'Cause I never actually learned how to undo that. Other than letting it fully deplete and then recharging it. Pretty sure that's one way you can do it. But that's not a viable strategy when you're already, you know, at the entrance. Yeah, so, from what I remember, this version of the jetpack stores your fall damage or something. So sometimes when you take off, you just take fall damage. But as long as you don't do it while you're critically injured, you won't die. So there is, like, a way to play around it, at least. I know, right? Yeah. I mean, I bought the jetpack and then went to offense. Like, what was I expecting? Thanks for the follow, Zombie Slayer COD. Drop it in the air to stop the glitch. Heard. I should have checked if it was already happening. But it's still early, so, you know, I can make a transfer on foot if I have to. Thanks for the follow, RWS. The jetpack driver license. Yeah, it's not the training wheels jetpack that's available in V50. That's for sure. Much higher risk to use this thing. But it's why I agree with the jetpack price increase for V50 onward. Because 700 credits really isn't a lot to spend for something as good as the current patch jetpack. Now all I gotta hope is that I don't find this much two-handed stuff over at main. V50 jetpack is insanely powerful. Crazily. Like the people who can even make use of a jetpack like that are people who are already like clearing quotas to where 900 shouldn't really be a big deal anyway. Like if you can efficiently get there and efficiently like maneuver or use a jetpack, I'm assuming that you're able to make insane returns anyway. Well, the rest of the team can learn how to drive the cruiser, because the cruiser is very good also. I think it's a lot harder to drive the cruiser than it is to use a jetpack. But difficulty doesn't mean it's not worth learning. Especially if you're not doing like the insane jumps, the riskier stuff. Like at least for most of the moons that people like playing, there's a lot of safe ways to use the cruiser. Most people only need the cruiser on Artifice anyway. Like if you're optimizing with the cruiser, then you're probably playing Artifice since you're going for high quotas. Oh, okay, that's not how the fall damage works in this patch, I guess. I should have known that actually. Oh, I'm lagging. Please don't die here. I don't know why I'm lagging so much. Okay. Whoa, there's 2 coil heads, bro. Okay. I'm good. I cannot afford to take a hit from a coil head. I'm just glad a third one didn't, like, kill me from behind. Just reach 8k points, let's go. Hopefully it'll be a lot more when I complete this challenge. I don't think I'm on pace, to be honest. I might want to use... Well, I might want to use Lethal Tracker when I do this. Even if it's for a speedrun. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to use Lethal Tracker. Since it's, like, external to the game. Think CC could stand to control a bit easier. I'm curious to see what Zeekers does with it. I know he already adjusted it once, I think, from beta. Like current cruiser is still easier than what it used to be. Not that it's like finely tuned or whatever. Like that, like if he decides to change it or if people have the opinion that it should be easier to drive, I'm not gonna like fight that. The one that I will fight is saying that the cruiser isn't viable. Because that's just factually incorrect. Alright. Flooded offense. I should consider bringing a stun grenade just for coil heads. But if I'm gonna play more V40, I should also probably study the spawn tables of V40, get re-familiar with them. I also think a lot of the advanced jumps that people are figuring out with the cruiser are pretty sick. I don't want to learn them though until V60 comes out. Wow. Because V60 might bring changes to the cruiser. And if I spend a bunch of time learning those jumps and they end up not being relevant, that's gonna be sad. Ow. Hey. We can actually afford to pick up tattered metal sheets now since I have a jetpack. Oh. Okay, we're gonna check out D6 then. The non-hustle can sometimes be glitched into the left wall of the ship. That's not cool. Imagine you learn all of V60 and because it does V61 just for the cruiser. At that point, it is what it is. You know, even when V60 comes out, it might even take me a while, depending on what he adds or removes, etc., changes. It might even be a while before I learn the company cruiser. Because I feel like the company cruiser is really only necessary if you're really trying to maximize your returns. Like going for the world record type deal. And if it's not obvious from how I've been playing, this isn't really world record gameplay, not even close. It's more just like averagely competent attempts at least. Is this experimentation? It might be. Oh, I forgot to open the gate. Yeah, but I'm getting the jetpack back first. Only cruiser jump I'm likely to learn is the one that turns the cruiser into a platform. True. That one's really easy too. And you can do it on the company building also. Oh, thank you, fall damage. Why did this flooded look so muddy? Does it? Oh, you know what? It does look a little different, huh? I think flooded offense was kind of weird in older versions, maybe. Maybe jetpack offense isn't the best idea. But you know what? I actually wouldn't have been able to navigate a lot of this without this, so I think it's okay. Oh, I forgot. Wow. In V56 I died to that. The reason why I'm picking up the jetpack after using it oh, it's been so long since I've done that. No way. Please don't let me lose here. See, I told you, follow the Spore Lizard and he'll show you somewhere nice. Okay, this is the first time I've ever been baited by a Spore Lizard. This is hurting my feelings. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry I doubted you. Follow the lizard, he'll tell you where to go. Okay, yeah, now it's just rubbing it in my face, saying like maybe we consider, well, I mean, is it late already? True. I can keep track of the slime a bit better. Glitched steering wheel. Yeah, just... Oh! Spider. Okay. Oh, there's a V-type. I don't know if I grab that. Actually, might as well. Yeah, then we start making our way out of here. This is worth more. Under the staircase? Is there actually one? Oh, about the landmine, okay. I might not have time to get that, wait. To get the engine. Oh, that's Thumper scared me. But I can get the large axle. Okay. Wouldn't have killed me because it hasn't gotten me yet. Imagine if Jester could bash through locked doors. That would be sick. Would not be opposed. I don't even know if I can take this. Dude, look how high this water is. What? Wait, I can take this. I know how to take it. Wow, imagine, clip that out of context. That's crazy. I think I can make this jump actually. I was gonna wait for the autopilot ship to take off and then I jump on, but I can't use that. I can't afford that time, I don't think. Does the Jester need to see you to start cranking? I feel bad for all the new players that you convinced to pick up landmines. Got it. I must have misread then, because I thought he just starts cranking after a time from spawning. Okay, so here's the critical part about surviving a jetpack. Wait till you're fully recovered health-wise. At least as far. Or okay. Part of me thinks I wasn't fully recovered health-wise. Oh well. Got an essay due tomorrow and it's almost tomorrow. Probably a good time to get on it. Especially now when I'm only scanning for hive, you know? Oh, we get one. And it's right there. Alright, I'm gonna play it no matter how much this is valued at. Yep, I'm playing it for sure. 130. I just have to sell this and I meet first quota. Let's go. Believe from the very start. I mean, it is in the minority to believe on this particular run, especially since I'm doing such a long time horizon. But the reason why I'm doing such a long time horizon is because I actually want to focus up here. At least a little bit. I'll still be talking with people. I will be looking into giving people mod privileges here though, because I think mods can actually run the predictions for me as well. And then that way we can have people actually, you know, there can actually be predictions even mid speedrun. U9. That's, oh, hey. Do I not have any mods? I only have Nico as a mod right now, and then I have, like, there are other mods from back when I would just stream to my friends, but I'm very ready to just unmod them and let people who are here more regularly actually take over. 2 hours 9 is the time to beat if I want third. I just want to be on the leaderboard, to be honest. Being on the board is good enough for me on the first one. And then I can worry about being efficient after I'm on there. Because I won't know what to make efficient until after I've already gone the whole way through. Or if I've just studied how other people have done it up until this point. But I'm very much someone who would rather play and learn rather than watch and copy. Would love to like watch and optimize after, you know, I've done it my way first, or if I'm having like a lot of trouble actually getting there. But yeah. If I lose stuff like that to that, that's gonna have to be a case-by-case basis, I think. Power outage is pretty severe. Lag is part of gaming. Like if my game just straight up cuts out, that's pretty rough. Like if my power goes out, that's not fair to anybody. If I die to like bracken lag, that's just in the game, I think. And then it becomes a discretion thing at that point. I'd rather just pay out. It's part of it. Feel bad when I vote? No. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it. But I appreciate you believing almost every time. B55 lags my game really badly for whatever reason. I'm not tech savvy enough to know the reasons why stuff like that happens. If something goes wrong tech wise, or if I think something was wrong with the game, I'll ask Nico or I'll ask the Discord. And the moment that my PC decides to do something wrong, I'll probably just replace it, get a new one. Thanks for the follow, Amen. 20772. I think it might be the bushes. Are there not as many bushes in other versions? Oh, 40,000 vein shrouds, true. Okay, now we can actually explore this. Though I feel like I'm committing too hard. Okay, I feel a little less like I'm committing too hard now that I got a big room. I would like to get an apparatus or something. Okay. I honestly think I'm spending too much time on experimentation. I think I'm gonna go, actually. Even this might have been too much. But 44 isn't nothing, at least. If there's an apparatus over here, this trek was worth it. There's a key. Yeah, we're playing for apparatus now, since I've decided to come down here. Banger. But we don't have an apparatus clip. But that's okay. We actually got the apparatus, so can't be too upset. Except when I go the wrong way. So thanks for the follow, NASA. Where'd that airfleet go? Wait, what? Was it this way? Yeah, yeah, it was right here. Okay. So I learned last stream, or in a recent stream, that when you play solo and a snare flea aggroes on you, you can jump to de-aggro it. Because it loses you, and then it'll go reset after you jump. That's why the snare flea didn't pursue me after I jumped. And that works in current patch also. In V56. Just something to know. I don't know if it works in multiplayer, but it works in solo at least. It's not the first time I've done it this stream, but I felt like I should mention it, because it's the first time I mentioned it today, I think. Very goofy, but I will take it. I'll do whatever it takes. Even if it comes to like cheesing snare fleas, I might need the damage that it takes for me to like survive one of these like race car thumpers or Ferrari thumpers, you know. Like even though I've trapped a thumper or killed a thumper every time, the only time I didn't take damage from one was when I did the rail cheese immediately. Yeah, I mean, I guess now it's worth a shot, right? If you ever do it in multi. In my experiences, I don't think it works in multi because I have memories of jumping over snare fleas and them still chasing me. But I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with memories about spiders. So if anyone knows for sure, let us know. Yeah, still going. This is my last attempt though. It's my last attempt for the night. I think I've played long enough. But I didn't want to leave it off where I left off at, so yeah. Yeah, the non-believer gamble, like, that's more of just an investment rather than a gamble. Paid off. It was a very silly way to die, to say the least. Just slight impatience. Slight impatience. Well, it wouldn't have been so bad if I wasn't saying how to survive a jetpack in V40 right before I died. I died because I did the thing that I said, I didn't do the thing that I said you were supposed to do. So it was kind of, I guess it could be poetic in some senses. I can't be too mad when stuff like that happens, because, you know, it makes a good clip. I don't do it on purpose, though. 331's pretty good. Flooded. I didn't scan. Probably not gonna spend too much time here, though. Oh, there's a beehive, perfect. That's it. There's 2 beehives. I can't run that second one, though. Unless I can. I didn't. Wow. Okay. I might actually be able to run this. Nope, it's not happening. I'm dead. We're good. We'll see if we get something quick over here. I thought this was... Oh, this is more clear than I thought. I should have just ran it this way. Too late now. It is kind of worth it, though. Can I go back to the hive? Maybe. You know what? I think it's worth going for. I think I'm gonna get a better return on that hive. No, wait. That's... I don't know how I approach it. No, I don't take... I dropped it in, like, a very bad spot. So I have to run it backwards. I can't run it forward. So the real play would have been to not run it the way I did. But that's going to be good info for next time, because now I understand the experimentation flood a bit better as a result. Hey, thanks for the sub, Crew Inc. Appreciate that. It's kind of a funny timed sub. The sub after fumbling a hive like that. We take those. Well, the least we can do is get an apparatus, I guess. Where am I taking that metal sheet? To the pipe. So I can, when I leave fire exit, I can leave with it. What is that? Is that a thumper? I saw something in here. No, if it was a thumper... Oh. If it was a thumper, it would have been making noise. Why is this door open? Probably the spore lizard, actually. It is kind of strange that all that loot was right there in that corner. Do you guys think that's a hoarding bug? Wait, I heard the apparatus. Doesn't matter. I think we just go now. This is pretty good. Wait, I'm pretty sure I know where the apparatus is, actually. Apparatus is probably where that spore lizard originally went. I'm willing to bet on it. By going back. And then I'm gonna apparatus clip, and we all lived happily ever after. We can ignore what I just said. When was the spore lizard added? Was he not one of the original enemies? Spore lizard with Bracken AI. Be lit. I think I went the wrong way, yeah. I overshot slightly. Miss my spore lizard mount though. That's the best variant, and it's not even close. I'm spending so much time here. But there's a locker room, so maybe it was worth it. Watch there be like a gold bar or something in here. Oh, okay. Now we're in business. Big business. Expect you to catch you alive. Yeah, we're still here. Normally I would have ended, but I decided to send one more time. Don't know what got over me, but we're out here still. But this is for sure the last run. Oh, wow, I am not getting that run down. Even better than a gold bar, exactly. Am I really gonna come back for this? Yes, I am. Dang, that tattered metal sheet weighs more than half of my current inventory. That's crazy. Have I died to a spore lizard? Yeah, I've died to a spore lizard. I think I've only died to a spore lizard once, though. I guess I don't go back. I guess it was a waste to get for that big bolt. Had a bat fly against your window? That's crazy. You know what's also crazy? I just realized that there's bees blocking me here. So I now have to collect two-handed items. I did We talked about, I think we talked about this last stream, that someone should make a tattered metal sheet mod where the only spawn or scrap that spawns is tattered metal sheets. I would absolutely play it. Did I make this? No! Oh, I should have done the other jump. I should have done the side jump. I think I would have made it. Like if I went out this way. Damn. Rip. Now all that extra time I spent on experimentation feels kind of wasted. Died to a mine and spore lizard smoke. Actually, that's what I was counting, so I'd say that count. 13 objects. I'm pretty sure that means I have a beehive again. Unless, no, I might have just max rolled experimentation. Maybe dropped at that ladder. I don't see myself picking them up at that ladder though. Because it's too far down. It's too far down to pick up. Even on like other moons where it's a lot closer to the ground, it's like hard to pick up two-handed items still. That's why I dropped where I did. The map is a tattered metal sheet. Now we're cooking. It's always a pleasure to pick up a tattered metal sheet, isn't it? What a pleasure to have on the loot table. You know, another thing that doesn't exist in version 40 are the diagonal tiles. Hey. Oh. I might as well just run these over to main then. Nutcrackers now throw tattered metal sheets at you. As long they can, as long as they don't one-shot, I think it'll be okay. How's it going, Foxy Fando? Definitely not with conventional methods. Definitely cooking. Hello. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. It might be time to go already. That's unfortunate. Did I leave any? I don't remember if I left anything up top. Wait, it's not flooded. Oh, I'm getting the moons mixed up already. We are passing the threshold of hours that I'm accustomed to playing, so I thought it was bad already. It's only gonna get worse from here. I can't imagine that I left anything up there. I left a tattered metal sheet, didn't I? I'm not going up there for a tattered metal sheet. That someone sent that slime after me. That seemed targeted. Crafting machine that also has a chance to explode. That seems like the most lethal-esque it can get. Can't have anything that benefits too hard without having a downside. It was me. I don't blame you for being in the doubter mindset. I think everyone who is in the doubter mindset is justified in being there. Tattered metal sheets do every item interaction at once? That's crazy. I got sent for by my mortal enemy. If only I had actual evil wizard powers. Okay, one of these beehives I can just sell. It's gonna be the fastest sell of the run, even though it's gonna be the slowest quota of the run at the same time. Now allow you to ski on them down hills. That would be sick. Hopefully I don't get an eclipse and I don't need stun grenades here. That would be sick. I'm going in without a stun grenade first. Point. Oh wait, no. We're going to Assurance. I don't need them yet. For the follow bubblegum. Tattered metal sheet. Please be useful. All of a sudden, tattered metal sheets become super valuable. Best item in the game, and unironically. Tattered metal sheets are good for leaving during a storm, though. That should be sorted now. That screen shake was kind of nuts. Pickles. Wow. We just get a lot of these rooms here, huh? I guess because there's less interior tiles to pick from that we get all the favorable ones. I don't know, don't ask me how map generation works. The Lethal Company employee weak or strong? He doesn't have a lot of health, I'll give him that. But the fact that he can just, or that they can just push a company cruiser, like raw, and also beat things to death with a shovel as big as they are, leads me to believe that they're more of a glass cannon type deal. They gotta be kind of strong to be able to carry, like, the amount of weight that they do also. And they be marching. That's some stamina. Three gold bars and a register on Assurance, I'd be flagged for cheating for sure. How much did I make on the last experimentation? Pretty sure I only made like 86. It was not fantastic. Please don't kill me. I get struck. I've been killed by indoor lightning before, so that's why I worry. Oops. That was almost bad. What the? There was 2 turrets? That's mean. Okay, we gotta at least do one for the fan. And then go get that tea kettle back. Hold on. Gotta be like this. Does me or the lightning a lot different? In what way? I can hold 300 pounds and still can jump. Yeah, that's a lot. Looks way more pronounced. I don't know. I don't know if there was a visual change or not. I could probably just stand under that rock. I'm not taking my chances. Okay, it's good to know that I'm holding a plastic fish. For the love of God, do not kill me. Huh. I thought I was directly under that thing. I'm not gonna lie. If anyone else thought that wasn't safe, like, you let me know. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But I am gonna pay out the believer, or non-believers, and commit to saying that was the last one. I was struck through it. That's fantastic. Well, now we know. We learned a lot. We learned a lot, unfortunately.